We're here near the main room with the kittens for our close-up, and they are just now discovering that they can leave the room. Although I just spent the last 5 minutes trying to convince them to come out of the litter box, and they still keep going back there. They think that's the best place to play. Their mom's been sitting out here calling them desperately to leave the room, and now this is the first time that any of them actually have left the room, even though the door's been open all morning. So we got little Princess Paisley out here kind of following her mom around and checking things out, discovering that there's a duplicate of the Infinity Scratcher. I think I still hear the others have gone back to the litter box for more play, because that's the best place to play. And they're in there just doing the most ridiculous things. They're laying in the litter and cleaning their paws. They're biting on the litter box. Of course, lots of wrestling. They're licking the litter scoop. Like, they just have no sense at this age. Kids. And one of them tries to use the litter box, and the others go in there and try to fight them while they're using it. So that's just super counterproductive. Oh boy, now I totally have to set the camera down because I got a poop foot here. Oh, and it's dropping poop. Oh my goodness, I did not plan for this. I got an issue. How are we going to solve this one? Hang on, everybody. We can find a way. Oh, but this is just getting worse by the minute. Hang on. Hang on, everybody. I did not plan this very well. Hang on, pal. Hang on. All right, hang on. Oh my goodness. This is not what I intended. I know, pal. He's going to flip out, so let's try to not get him to flip out a little bit here. Whoa! Hey. I know. It's not fun, but now you're getting poop literally everywhere. I need you to hang on to me. You got it on your nose and your feet, and you're getting it on the floor. Whoa. I know you're scared. I know. Buddy, I know. This is not fun for me either. Trust me on this one. We're just going to use this rag. Oh! Hey. All right, time for a scruffing. Well, I know, but you got all the poops, buddy. I know, it's strange and it's scary. And it's wet, it's making noises, none of it's any fun. I get it, buddy. I get it. Sorry about that interruption. Wow, sometimes these close-ups do not go the way that I intended. And cleaning up a little poopy kitten, definitely not what I intended. Sorry. Not what he wanted either. Not what either of us wanted, Argyle. This is why I tell you not to play in the litter box. This right here, okay? Argyle knows how to use the litter box. He's the best litter box user, but they're all right now also abusing the litter box by playing in it like it's a game and eating it and stuff they really shouldn't ought to do. All right, we're going to take double advantage of this situation, though. I see we also dripped some poop somewhere along the way. I'll get back to that. There we go. Okay. Here we are. Look, there's your mom. She's safe. She wouldn't be out here if it wasn't safe, buddy. Oh, look at that. I noticed that our princess has found her way up onto the seat. Oh, chair. Okay, and now back down again. Now, what do you want to guess the other boys are still in the litter box playing like it's a game? Oh, okay, not. Good. Good, but there's a giant mess in there now of poops. Oh, and they're everywhere, and I just spent so much time cleaning up. And now I'm going to have to redo a bunch of it. Let me grab some of this stuff before it gets too stuck on. Hang on. Okay. One more over here. You kids want to follow me? Come on. Follow me, bud. Here's Sid, who's come to look on. Now, you stay on that side, buddy. Oh, you're going to get hissed at. So this has been the thing with these guys so far. I was going to describe this to you. Loom keeps going up to the gate and telling those kids to back off, and they don't listen to her at all. Sid and Millet and Rotterdam all just sort of stare at her. In fact, Rotterdam goes one step beyond, and he growls and hisses right back at her. So that's very rude, and I feel like if they didn't do that, if they just walked away when she asked them to walk away, then everything would be fine. And she wouldn't get upset, and she would just walk away too, and everything would be okay. But it's the kids that just are so rude that are sort of causing any issues that we're having. So that's what's going on there. Now, why is everybody sniffing this? So if I wasn't clear, Loom keeps going up to the gate to tell kittens and cats to back off. And when the faculty comes up, they do back off, and everything is fine. That's a good interaction. But when these kittens come up, they don't back off. Sid doesn't back off, and she gets a little upset about that. On the other hand, she tried to hit Sid through the gate, and he just stepped just barely out of reach, like just a tiny 1 inch out of reach, and then just sat there and looked at her. She was like, "Well, I can't reach him," so she walked away. So they're not getting into giant fights, I guess is my point. I think she's just sort of trying to establish her boundaries, and these kittens aren't helping. By these kittens, I mean Sid and Rotterdam and Millet. That looks like Harry to me, although it's hard to tell from this angle. Harry's trying to figure out how to get through this gate. Harry, are you trying to figure out how to get through the gate? And are you Harry? I think you are. There's only one section of the house that's not accessible through the gate. That's the one place he wants to be instead of exploring the whole new living room that he's never seen before. At least he doesn't mind Sid at all. I think he could be friends with them. Oh, here comes Rotterdam. Now Rotterdam's going to start trouble. He's going to hiss. Yeah, he just did. Did you see that? Even if you didn't hear it, he's hissing. Next is going to be growling. And then Mom's going to come over and see these kittens with her kittens, and that's going to set her off and be a whole chain reaction. So we should take this guy out of this situation. I know Rotterdam's not going to leave, even if I ask him to. He does not back down from this thing. So let's take this guy back here for a minute. There we go, just like that. I am really concerned about how many of you guys are sniffing this thing. Is there something over here to smell that I need to check on? So Loom has explored this whole area and had a good time. And, she managed to scare Sid away a little. He didn't go very far, though. He's just like, no, I'm just going to sit back here and watch then. Anyway, Loom has been over here. She's explored every part of this area, including gone outside and explored the cat run. She has had a good time, and she really wants her kittens to join her. But so far, they don't seem like they're really up for everything that she is. I guess they're coming around pretty quick, actually. It'd be interesting to see if she manages to get any of them to go outside. So before I was distracted by the poops and the litter box, I was planning on saying a few things about the KA-Con that happened yesterday and how wonderful it was. But I guess that's really all that I wanted to say about it. It was wonderful. Every year it's more impressive, and every year it's better. And this year was, wow, going to be impossible to top next year. Everybody that organizes it and that participated just went way, way over the top. And it was fantastic. And I can't really say enough praise for the people that contribute to it and that, that film things and, make up the, there's some little interesting sketches and skits that they do, I guess you'd call it. And that's really not doing it justice calling it sketches and skits, because that sounds like, I don't know, amateur hour. And they were just hilarious and clever. The video production this year was even better than last year, and really puts a lot of, I'd say, professional events to shame. It was really just extraordinary all the way across the board. It's getting hard for me to keep up with these guys. This is supposed to be the close-up, not the far up. At least you are seeing the very first time that they've come out of their room to explore, which I'm sure is going to happen a lot more often now. They're so interested in smelling everything. I'm just going to have a look outside. So Sid in Rotterdam that you just saw, and Millet, who you didn't see but is around somewhere. Oh, I can see him now. He's sitting in the kitchen with them. They are all three getting adopted on the 17th, so that's a little ways off. And also, on that point, I think tomorrow is Rotterdam's neuter. So that should be fun, I guess. It'll be good to finally have that out of the way. I think I saw someone ask why Rotterdam was hissy. Well, that's because that's, a common way of cats' first interactions. It's the first time he's seeing these little kittens, and that's just a natural thing for Rotterdam to do at this point. And he and his siblings have always been that way. In fact, I'm more surprised that Sid isn't hissy at them, since all the oranges had responded that way when they met new cats at first. Like the faculty, they were very, very hissy at the faculty, but then they learned that they were friends, and now they get along like nobody's business. So that's all that's going on with Rotterdam, just perfectly natural first-time cat interaction from him. I was thinking about moving this cage into their room, and based on the fact that they're spending so much time over here in this corner, might not be a bad idea. Oh, they need a tunnel. I gotta get a tunnel up from the basement for them. That's what they need. Yeah, I just thought of that because of the way she was trying to hit him through the bars there. The tunnels are really fun because the ones that we use, at least, we always use mesh tunnels. And that's because they're extra stimulation, something they can see each other through, but they can't hit each other through, really makes for some fun play, and is something great for them to explore at this age. I got to bring one of those up right after we're done with this close-up. So this is Paisley, and that's definitely Harry. I know I was unsure about who was who earlier, but I know this time. And I hear somebody digging and or playing in the litter box yet again. Oh, it's nonstop with these kids. They're either sleeping or doing inappropriate stuff. That means this has got to be Chevy over here then, by elimination. Oh, there's Argyle. Hi, I didn't expect to find you right there. So that's Chevy and Argyle. Mom has just come in from outside. They still haven't figured out how to follow her out there, though. This was the screen from the other kid's litter box. I couldn't figure out where to put it, so I just threw it over here for now. This is when I moved them in such a big hurry the other day. And as you know, the reason, I mentioned this during the mailbag actually, I don't know if I mentioned it on the close-up, the reason that they're downstairs now is because we had our air conditioner guys in, and with one thing and another, they ended up disconnecting the air conditioning upstairs, and now we've only got air conditioning downstairs until after Monday. So that's why we had to all of a sudden move them down from the annex to the main room because the annex was not going to be air conditioned. It was very hot yesterday and uncomfortable, and on Friday as well. So moving them down here quick, fast was a good idea. And hopefully after tomorrow it won't be an issue anymore in any way. He was almost going to follow her out there and then decided against it. Oh boy, if you didn't see it, by the way, when they woke up this morning around 7 or 8, I saw somebody ask how much space they have out there. And it goes to where those the wood, you see out there. I'll show you from the other side too. There you go. That's the whole thing. What was I saying? Around 8 o'clock this morning, Loom and her kittens were just in play mode, and Loom was zooming around her room, being super playful and chasing them, and they were chasing her. It was really, really fun. So you can always rewind and see that, but I guess my point was that Loom is just really playful, fun mom cat, having a good time playing with her kittens, and I think she's really happy that they're finally old enough for her to be playing with instead of just taking care of all the time. Got a lot to say, too. A lot you've got to say, isn't it, Loam? You're so silly. Ooh, look at that. We got a climber. That's pretty far off the ground, too. Mom's happy about it. She's like, I got a partner now. up in the tree together. Argyle's apparently thinking about it. There's the twins together. Oh, she's got to chase Maggie away. I saw Maggie hightailing it out of the way when she saw the loom running for her. I think we'll definitely get them a tunnel, and I think we'll probably get them this cage. We'll put those all in their room. Cage is nice too because it comes with another camera. Look at those eyes on Argyle. He does sort of remind me of a mini Ari. He often looks like he's very surprised about everything that's going on. Hi, Loom. Yes, you're so busy rubbing up on me. She's knocking the camera all over. Sorry about that. The last class had this cage in their room the whole time and just never really cared for it much, one way or the other. Sorry for all the camera wobbles, but Loom is over here trying to help me with the camera, and she's just not doing a very good job. Loom was right on that when that ball started moving. That's not going to work though, is it, Loom? Well, that's not where it is. You can see it, but you're not reaching it, are you? She's still trying to hit the red ball, but she's just doing it wrong. Good job, Loom. You're being super cute, though. Super, super cute. What you call a target-rich environment. Harry, buddy, you coming over here? I see you. Oh, I don't know if you guys see him. Right there, next to the white plaster cat. And there's Chevy. Oh, making it going the other way now. It's cute how many of these are toys that the oranges had the whole time and just never really cared for, and now Paisley's got to check them all out. A little help from Argyle. Now what, Argyle? Do you even know how to get out of there? You trapped, buddy? Hi, Harry, I think, yes? You're Chevy then? Argyle, you still look like you don't know how to get out. It's just that you don't want to come out while I'm sitting here because I might give you another bath for no reason. Just like the last one was for no reason. He was literally dripping poop from his leg. I think Basket Weave went back into the room to hang out by himself. Oh man, I got real dizzy there. I stood up too quick. Whew. Hi, Basky. What are you doing? You still tired? You wanted to nap longer? I woke them all up to weigh them right before we got started. Basky boy. Basky boy is still probably the number one lap kitten, with Harry being close behind him second. Harry, usually when I sit down, Basket Weave's the first one to come check me out, and then Harry, or sometimes the other way around, but these two are the ones that are always the most interested in being petted and hung out with, and the other ones are sometimes a little more interested in exploring and fighting each other. It's cute. He wants to roll over and let me just pet his belly. Hey, bud. Oh, what was that noise, I wonder? They're still playing back here, or at least Argyle is. I see him. This one is Harry. Hi, Harry. Looking very pretty there. Which means that one must be Chevy. Yep, that's definitely Chevy. Now, I hear the older boys fighting each other in the sunroom. I can tell one of them is wrestling a little hard, complaining about it. Hargey's decided to actually play with some of these things. Did you hear that little meow sound? Let's go check on those boys and then we'll wrap this up. I feel like we can do that. If you want to keep watching these kittens, it's not the best view, but the ceiling camera is on in this room on the regular Kitten Academy mainstream, so live stream. So you can at least see where they are. Well, a little bit. It doesn't really show the cage because it's right above it, but whatever. You get the idea. We'll go out the gate here. See who's fighting who out here. Here's Maggie. There's Ari. Here's Millet. Hi, buddy. Were you just fighting somebody? Were you just wrestling? I heard somebody talking in here. Like they were getting wrestled with and didn't want to be. But the other oranges look pretty calm back here in the tree. Here comes Sid, because he heard me talking. They might have been wrestling with Maggie. That does happen sometimes, and she looks like she just got finished wrestling somebody. Were you wrestling one of these babies? Hi, Maggie. Look at Sid. Oh, he was just kind of kneading on the bed. He's still kind of kneading. Oh, I'm getting headbutts from Millie over here, who's also purring at the camera. Hey, sweet Millet. Just want some love, don't you, buddy? Yeah. Millet is so silky. He has the best fur in the entire house. I saw Lulu May just ask about Bombay, and I saw somebody else ask about Bombay earlier. He got picked up by his adopter on Friday. So Bombay has left the building, but we do still have, here's Rotterdam. So it's just Rotterdam, Sid, and Millet left of the older kids. And like I said, they all three are getting picked up on the 17th. Not all together. It's Sid and Millet that are going together, and then Rotterdam on his own. Oh, sorry, bud. I didn't mean to boop you like that. Hi. Oh, do I smell like weird kittens? Look at that. Do I smell funny? Who was I petting? Hi, Millie. I know you're just trying to get my attention some more, aren't you? You're so sweet, buddy. Millie has been turning into a real sort of indulgent snuggler too. When I'm laying down, he'll come and get right on top of me and then just snuggle up, want to be petted, and I can put his little face right up next to mine and he'll just hug me. Really sweet little boy. And he's real deferential to the oranges too. I mean, they wrestle and play and all the stuff that they should do, but like if there's food or treats or something, he'll stand back and let the oranges have it first. And then he just takes whatever's left over for him. Oh, what happened, bud? I smell like weird cats, don't I? He's like, I gotta clean that off you, buddy. You smell bad. Well, I think we've been going long enough. So once again, if you want to keep watching these kittens, you can tune into the Kitten Academy live stream, and we try to keep some of them on the stream all the time. We try to keep it, as populated with kittens as we possibly can. And if not, we should probably do another close-up tomorrow, assuming I'm not too busy driving this kid back and forth to his neuter appointment. What are we so angry about, you two? Hey, Millie, come on now. Sid's your bro, buddy. You know that too. What is this reaction about, huh? Are you just a little worked up because there's those weird smells and weird kittens around? Okay, Millie, we get it. We know you're not playing. All right, buddy. Message received. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to manage this situation, and I'm going to see if I can get those other kids all put back in their room for a while, since I've been trying to watch them go out and run around all morning, and now I've got other things to do now that they've decided to explore. I don't see any of them. They must have already mostly gone back in the room anyway. Already, I mean. Oh, there's one. Hi, Paisley. Where did you just come from? Okay. All right, time to round them up, kids. Let's get you back in there. You can play all you want in your room. And in just a few minutes, I'll bring you a tunnel and a cage, and you can play with that, and people can watch it on the regular live stream, and we've lost our focus, so... Oh, yeah, there we go. Got it back. Anyway, thanks everybody. We'll see you next time. And on the regular stream, you can watch me bring that tunnel in and see how crazy they get for it. I think they're going to like it. Paisley, what you smelling? Always makes me suspicious when they get too interested in smelling something.